I feel like the animation industry as a whole looks at BYU animation sometimes in surprise and shock. It's not logical that we should be successful in this, but we aren't dealing with logic here.
I need you to believe that God actually cares this film gets made. Because I know he does.
We know what we're about to ask them to do is probably not possible, and yet they're going to do it anyways.
We didn't know exactly what difficulties we would come across, but we knew that we needed Heavenly Father's help to make this film.
Our whole program is based off of faith. If we believe that if we do everything we can, we'll get there, then we believe that whatever we can't actually do, the Lord will somehow make up the difference. And we've seen that for 20 plus years.
And so being able to put our trust and our faith in a process and in God, that he is going to support us in accomplishing these things, is the miracle of the program that we're a part of.
I think animation is an act of faith in a lot of ways because it requires you to spend so much time for something that you can't even visualize what it's going to look like at the end. That's kind of the message of the film too. You know, you don't know if you're on the right path, but you just got to jump in and take the driving test.
I think the biggest thing for our production is the idea of practical faith, like not working on Sundays, and we did group fasts and we did prayer. And it really was just small and simple things over the course of a year and a half.
Every dailies, we would pray to have the Spirit in the room and for us to know what the next step should be. We would fast together, be like, hey, this thing is really hard and we're having a hard time getting through it. Let's all fast for this to go well. And then we'd figure it out.
Well, we definitely needed a lot of prayer, but ideas come, and inspiration comes, and strength comes, and support comes, and you end up with something that you look back at and you're like, how did I do that?
Not everything is easy, but sometimes the Lord just blesses us, and he blesses students for being humble and for working hard. I think our goals are very important and very aligned with what BYU wants to do to touch lives in places that maybe even the gospel currently doesn't reach.
I love the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I love the true principles that it teaches me. A couple of those principles in The Witch's Cat are love and change and forgiveness. Those principles have the potential to not just affect our lives for the better, but to affect all of the people around us.
The people who I worked with on this film are just really amazing people, and they have this light, and they're gonna go out and just brighten people's day, and they're also gonna work on films that lots of people are gonna watch.
That's how we impact the world. I really expect for us to be able to just create more media that inspires, that brings people closer to deity, and I look forward to seeing more and more of that.